What's going on, guys? Johnny here, back with another video. Welcome to another episode of Jaywalk, and yes, that's the name I decided to go with. I picked Jaywalk because J as in Johnny and Jaywalk because it's a nice wordplay. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. If it's too corny, I'll come up with something else. Anyways, today I wanted to talk to you guys about why it is important to surround yourself with people who share the same goals as you. It doesn't matter what type of goals they are. It can be financial goals, career goals, relationship goals. It is very important that you are very intentional about the people who you spend time with. For example, if your goal is to get married, then you would try to spend time or learn from people who have healthy relationships. Same if you want to become CEO at your company, well, you have to surround yourself with people who are either in the C-suite or people who have really strong work ethic, and so on and so forth. Unfortunately, a lot of the times we tend to drag on relationships that are not adding any sort of value to our lives, and this is especially evident when we reach adulthood, because there comes a point where, first of all, it's going to be harder to build new relationships unless you're extremely intentional, and it'll be harder to break off old ones, typically because they're either friends that we've known for years or even your own family members. And sometimes it is this same people that are closest to us that hold us back from reaching whatever goals we may have. Without going into too much detail, I grew up in a country that suffers from the crab in a barrel mentality, and it wasn't until I left where I was raised and moved to the United States, to the mainland US, that I came to be aware of how bad and how much this mentality was preventing me from engaging in my personal growth. There's one saying that I really like that says that we are the average of the 5 people we spend the most time with. And even though this is something that's not to be taken literal, you can really tell a lot about a person by the people he's frequently in contact with. As an adult, and especially as a man, if you are not content with where you are in life, you have to be intentional about about changing that. And sometimes this means that you're gonna have to get rid of relationships that are not bringing value to your life. People underestimate how big of an impact having the right mindset and a winning attitude can do for your life. Trust me, it's gonna do a whole lot more than complaining about you not liking where you currently are. And another thing, it is very important that you begin to feed your mind the right things. For example, be abundant. Something I like to do is I like to take walks around nice neighborhoods, look around, look at the cars, look at the houses, because these are things that I want to get used to, because one day I will have a car, I will have a nice car, I will have a nicer house, bigger house, and you have to get used to that. Don't settle for mediocrity, but you have to reprogram yourself to get used to it. Be abundant. You can have these things too if you work for them. I like to come to this neighborhood that's close by. I'm going to show you because it has some really nice houses. It's really nice, a big community, lots of people walking around, and you just have to expose yourself constantly. I once a week I go to places like this just to take it all in, because I have to first visualize myself in here before I can manifest it. Because only surrounding yourself with people that are going to tell you, oh, but you're never gonna make that much money, or you'll never live there, or that's for rich people only, that does nothing good for you. Trust me, even if you don't get there, you're gonna be way ahead than people who didn't even bother to try. Anyway, it turned into a bit of a rant there at the end, but if you're gonna take anything from what I just shared, just remember that it all starts within. If the internal is strong, nothing external can break the internal. And with that said, I would like to thank you for watching. Appreciate it if you made it this far. Click a like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Please share it if you found value and you think someone else might find value in it. And I will see you in the next one.